Hi everyone, good morning. Welcome to my channel. My name is Cassandra and I'm going to take you through this 10-minute morning yoga sequence suitable for beginners. So no props required, and we'll just start sitting in a cross-legged position. So you can make your way there, and we'll just be going through this gentle sequence to stretch through our entire bodies and give ourselves a little bit of energy in the morning, and also really trying to set the tone and set the intention for the day ahead. So once you have this comfortable seat, try to lengthen from the tailbone all the way up to the crown of your head. Roll your shoulders down and away from your ears. And sometimes we tend to push the ribs forward when we do this. So keep your ribs in, but the shoulders down, hands just resting over your knees, and close your eyes. So we'll be breathing in and out through our noses. So the inhale and the exhale flows through the nose, and trying to get each breath to be that same rhythm so that our inhales are just as long as the exhales. Just taking a moment here to check in and see how your body is feeling this morning. Mentally checking with how awake you are and what you think you'll need from your day. And once you have this breath rhythm established, you're going to bring your left hand over the top of your right knee, just so you have something to hold on. We're going to reach our right arm up to the sky and lean it over into a side bend. I want you to still think about shrugging your shoulders away from your ears, relaxing your neck, letting your head be heavy. Just opening through the side of your waist. Take one more full breath in here. And lift on up. You're just going to bring your right hand behind you to twist. So I'm still trying to press my tailbone down and reach up through the crown of the head. So I'm not slouching, I'm not rounding forward. Lifting up really tall. And you can let go of the hold of your right knee. Align yourself so you're facing in this diagonal over your right thigh, over your right knee, and just start to walk your hands out and see if you can fold on down. You might not be going very far, which is fine. We're really just trying to elongate through our back here on the left side. The further you reach your left hand, the more you'll start to feel this. And try to keep pushing your left sit bone into the mat so it doesn't lift up. Breathing in and out. Let's walk our hands in and setting ourselves up for the other side. If you'd like, I usually like to switch the cross of my legs here when I repeat on the other sequence. It's not necessary. And this time, right hand will reach across to our left knee. We're going to reach our left arm up to the sky and then lean it over. Big side body stretch. Let your head be heavy. Almost imagine that you're leaning back against the wall. So really getting that left shoulder down. And when you breathe in, let this pull you up into a twist. So left fingertips go behind you, lengthen, and then twist a little bit deeper over towards the left. Drawing your lower belly in. And we'll stay in a diagonal, so releasing the twist, but keep yourself angled, leaning towards your left knee and left thigh, and just walk your hands out. This time, the further you reach your right arm and right hand, the deeper you'll feel this. Try to really emphasize pushing your right hip and right sit bone down. Big breath in here. And start to walk your hands up, lifting up, and we're going to lower down onto our backs. We'll be setting ourselves up for bridge pose, Setu Bandha Sarvangasana. So as you lower down, you want to get your feet flat to the floor, about hip width distance apart, fairly like just a few inches away from your seat. And shrug your shoulders underneath you here so you're broadening through your chest. Plant your feet firmly into the floor, squeeze through your glutes, through your seat, and start to lift your hips up off the mat. Notice if this made your knees widen further than your hips. Hug through your inner thighs, push down through the backs of your arms. And keep trying to lift your seat a little bit higher with every inhale. Relax your neck, try not to tense through your jaw. Really make this a lower body strengthening pose. We're not here forever. One more big belly breath. And now curl down inch by inch. So upper back, mid back, lower back, and seat come down to the mat. Pull your right knee in towards your belly. Straighten your left leg down to the mat and really extend that left leg. Push into your heel so you're opening through the front of your thigh. And we're just going to roll that right ankle. So make some circles with your right foot. Maybe flex and point your toes. You can make those circles to the other side. Let's find a Lang spinal twist from here. So you can bring that right thigh over your body, crossing it towards the left, and open your right arm. Try to keep your right shoulder pressing down into the floor. I'm using my left hand to gently guide my thigh down. So it's as if you're moving your right shoulder and your right hip away from each other in two opposite directions. Breathe in deep. And we'll come back through to center. Bend into your left knee so you can cross your right ankle over the top of that left knee. Reach through with your arms in this figure four shape. Your reclined pigeon pose. Pull that left thigh in towards you. Getting that big stretch through our right outer hip. You can start asking yourself what your intention would be for the day. What is important for you today? What do you need to focus on? Go ahead and release the hold of that thigh, and we'll do that little sequence over on the other side. So draw your left knee in towards your chest and extend, straighten that right leg out. Really push into that right heel. And you can do some circles with your left ankle, circles with your left foot, flexing and pointing through your toes, going in both directions. And we'll find our twist from here. So you're going to guide your left thigh across your body over towards the right side of your mat with the help of your right hand. Your left arm reaches out. Try to encourage that left shoulder to stay planted on the mat. It might be lifted an inch or two off the floor, and that's fine. I just don't want you to be rolling completely over to your right side. And just like our seated twist that we did at the beginning of the class, think of drawing your lower belly in, and even here, imagine you can lengthen from your tailbone all the way up to the crown of your head. So growing taller even through this reclined twist. Come back through to center, reclined pigeon pose. You're going to cross your left ankle over the top of your right knee and pull that right thigh through. Try not to lift head and shoulders off the mat to make this really passive and as simple as possible. Finding some ease in our practice this morning so that we're not overstraining. This is not supposed to be something we do to stress ourselves out. Give it one more big squeeze, big breath in here. And release, just to hug your knees in towards you, widen your knees towards your shoulders and armpits. Maybe you stay here, or you can take Ananda Balasana, your happy baby pose, holding onto your big toes with your peace fingers and lifting so that you have your ankles over your knees. I'm using my arms to push my knees open, at the same time pulling them down towards the floor, and also really pushing my tailbone into the floor so that my seat is not curling and lifting up. Big breath in here. And releasing from the pose, you're either going to rock up into a seat or you can just roll to one side. Whatever feels the best to you here. And just take staff pose for a moment, which is just simply having your legs straight out in front of you. Flex your feet, push the back of your thighs, the back of your knees, the back of your calves into the floor. Palms by your sides. Think of lifting up through your chest. And especially in the morning, it's amazing how much sensation I know I can get from a pose like this. Think of growing a little bit taller. Keep pushing the backs of your legs. And if you'd like, you can just crawl the fingertips a few inches forward. I want you to maintain this length. And release. Let's bend. Come to take a seat however is comfortable to you, ending our session the same way we started it. Hands on the top of your knees, rolling your shoulders back, closing your eyes. And after only 10 minutes on your mat, can you notice a difference in how you feel in your body, your general alertness, even just your emotional states? And you might choose one word that captures the intention you'd like to set for your day. And we'll close by chanting Om together, drawing our hands together at the front of the heart. We'll inhale to chant, breathe deeply. Thank you so very much, everyone, for doing this 10-minute morning yoga beginner-friendly class with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment below to let me know what your intention is. Please subscribe, and hopefully you'll make this a habit and practice again with me tomorrow morning. I've got hundreds by now of these 10-minute morning yoga classes, all free on YouTube. Thank you again. Have a wonderful day.